Namaste, dear students. How are you doing? Oh, really? That's good. I would like to welcome to the English class of grade 8. Okay. Please, dear students, if you are a bit far away from your television set, this is time now. Come closer to television set. Okay. And when you come closer, please do come with your textbook, pen, pencil, or exercise book and other necessary materials ready with you. That's good. Dear students, before we start today's class, let us have some recap on what we did in our last class. Do you remember? Yes, you're right. We did discuss on listening activities. All right, we listen the audio and we answer these questions. Like, what does the man propose to do in their free time? The man proposes to go on a tour in the free time. And what does the man prefer? The man prefers to see the natural side. And how is the weather forecast? The weather forecast isn't the great. What is the next question? Who will be the tour guide? Who will be the tour guide? Yes, the local person will be the tour guide, and the woman can explore the things on her own when they are on the tour. So this was all about listening activities. And at the end of the listening activities, we also discuss on some of the activities that we would or you would do, and like lie on the bank of the river, explore the natural side, meet the local people and talk about their culture, sing and dance with friends, and take photographs and make videos. Okay, and I'm pretty sure you have added some more activities on this. And we also discuss on grammar, like change the following sentences into reported speech as in the examples. Okay, like bring me a glass of cold water. And what was the indirect speech? My mother told me to bring her a glass of cold water. And so what was the summary? The summary was that when it was imperative sentence, like you have the reporting verb, like told, ordered, advised, or suggested, requested, asked, proposed, warned. And what is the most important thing that we discussed is conjunction or linker. Okay, we link imperative sentence with to if the sentence is in positive, and if it's a negation, then what we do? Not to. All right, we connect or we link with not to. Okay, and we also discuss on like what imperative sentence means. Okay, when that the sentence that begin with the main verb, like bring me a glass of cold water, speak the truth, open the window or close the door. All right, so these are the imperative sentences. Dear students, now let us go today's class. Okay, so what we are going to discuss today, reading 2. And you have a picture there and you have instruction. Can you read the instruction and guess what we are going to learn today? Good. Look at the picture and answer these questions. Okay, 2 questions are given here and a picture is given. What can you see in the picture? Yes, you have a bird there and the bird is flying, Oh my God. Okay, so free. So what are the 2 questions that are asked? Where do you think birds are flying to? All right. What is the first question? Can you read for me, please? Where do you think birds are flying to? All right. So where question. Okay, it's asking for places, like where do you think the birds are going, flying and flying and flying. Okay, you can make guesses and answer this question. And what is the next? How do you think student is like a bird? Oh yes, you are a student. And are you like a bird? Okay, this is what the question is. Okay, let's compare. It's a kind of comparison. A student is compared with a bird, and there's a how question. You have to give different process, like how do you think, in your opinion. You have to express your thoughts on the similarities between the student and the birds. How do you think student is like a bird? So can you please spend a little bit time on these two questions, please? Okay, the first question, where do you think birds are flying to? Okay, let's concentrate on this question first. Where do you think birds are flying to? Yes, they're flying in the sky, and where they're flying to, perhaps, sometimes the birds are flying to have their food, perhaps. Sometimes, okay, there are different reasons of why birds fly, right? Okay, sometimes they migrate, okay, when there's a weather change, okay, change of seasons, then, okay, they might be going to safer places. So, okay, you have different answer here. And what about next question? How do you think students like a bird? Well, yes, I think students are like a bird because, okay, first of all, look at the bird flying, okay? If you do not do anything else, and if you're just constant, okay, just like an image or just like an idol, can the bird fly? No. Okay, to fly, the bird has to do many activities. So I think student is similar like a bird because student has to be very, very active like a bird. Okay, look at the bird flapping the wings, and okay, that's activities. And the students also should not remain idle. Okay, they have to do different things. They have to be very energetic. Okay, they have to be very hardworking, so that so in this manner, perhaps a student is like a bird. So what do you think we are going to do today? That is what my question is. You're right, dear students. So in this class, we are going to discuss on a poem. All right, and what is the title of the poem? Yes, Free Birds. Okay, Free Birds. You have a poem here, and you have 4 stanzas, and we're going to read the poem, okay, and we're going to enjoy. All right. Okay, so before we go to the poem, you might have some unfamiliar words. Okay, so we'll also deal with those words, and we'll try to put those words in context so that it'll be easier for us to understand. Okay, so shall we begin, dear students? Yes. So before, okay, we go for this, let me tell you one thing, and that is, this is poetry. And in poem, what happens? Okay, sometimes the general grammatical rules are blurred, or the general convention of the grammar is sometimes deviated, and which technically we call grammar of the text. So that is also possible because of the poetic license that the students have. So okay, we'll also toss on that. Okay, so look at the free birds here. And what is the second thing that I want to concentrate, I would like your attention is, okay, you have different ways of recitation, because the poem is there not just to learn, this is also there just to enjoy. All right, you can enjoy, so you can enjoy reciting in different ways that you like. Okay, so what is the topic? Free birds. Okay, free. Look at the picture here. Okay, the bird is free, it's not anybody's control, so it's free. So free, and you can have your own recitation. Like let's look at the first stanzas. And I think there are 2 unfamiliar words that I have made it red in color, and perhaps and I've given its meaning this over here. So what are that? Flap. What is the first word? Flap. F-L-A-P. Flap. I put here phonetic transcription also for you. It will be easier to understand. Follow apple. Flap. Okay, flap. And meaning is given there. To move wings up and down. All right, to move wings up and down. Okay, as in the example, as in the picture. Okay, look, you have a bird there, and that's flapping, and this flapping will help the birds to go higher and to come down. All right, so that is what flapping of the wings, flap, flap. And here another word is here. How to spell it? Oh yes, it's expedition, expedition, right? Expedition, expedition. All right, and so what is that? An organized journey with a particular purpose. Okay, you go somewhere and you have particular purpose on going. All right, so okay, so shall I read for you as a model? All right, so you can recite in different way. Free birds you are, students, flap your wing to fly, to continue your expedition, to touch the sky. All right, this is the one way to recite, perhaps. Okay, free birds you are, the students, flap your wings to fly, to continue your expedition, to touch the sky. Or you also can read like, free birds you are, students, flap your wings to fly, do continue your expedition to touch the sky. Right? Okay, so you recite the way you like. All right, this is what I mean. Free birds, your students, flap your wings to fly, to continue your expedition to touch the sky. You also can recite in this way. All right, so okay, so what does it mean then? Free birds you are, students. So as I said you earlier, like, what does it mean? The words are, general convention of the grammar is blurred here. Free birds you are, students means, hi students, you are free birds. Okay, when we generally speak, hi students, you are free birds. So according to the poet, students are the free birds. Flap your wings to fly. Hey students, you're there not just to remain silent, all right? What have you got to do? You have got to flap your wings and you have got to fly. Why do you think students have got to fly? Because student life may be the very prime time for to reach their destinations, to reach their goal. Okay, they have to study, they have to work hard. So do not remain silent. What do? You flap means do activities, do work. Okay, be energetic. And to fly means go higher. You strive for success. Do continue your expedition. And here the poet tells us that the learners are in expedition. I mean, they are on a journey. They are on a journey with particular purpose. To touch the sky. Look at the goal. So what is the goal? The goal is to touch the sky. Means to do something better in the life. So okay, so what is the second? Let's go to the second stanza now. Okay, you have a picture over there. All right. What can you see in the picture? There's a man is trying gymnastic perhaps, or some aerobatic kind of activities. And there are so many hurdles, it's not easy. So perhaps the poet is telling us that student life is not as easy as we think. So come on. Come on, dear students, you can reach the destination. Hindrances may come on the way, overcome them with determination. Okay, so you have the unfamiliar words. There are some unfamiliar words I've made red in color, perhaps for you, like destination. All right, so what is this? Destination. How do you pronounce? DESTINATION. So how many syllables did you find there? 2, 3, 4? Yes, destination. 4 syllables. Destination. All right, so you can find here phonetic transcription and use it. What does it mean? A place to reach. Come on, dear students. What is the poet saying here? Come on, dear students. You can reach the destination. Hindrances. may come on the way. Hindrances. 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 What does it mean? Hindrance. Look at the hindrance. What does it mean? Oh yes, thing that makes it more difficult to do something. Obstacles, isn't it? It means obstacles, difficulties, problems. So the poet, can you guess what does it mean? Yes, the poet tells us that our journey, the life of the student, is full of hindrances, full of obstacles, full of difficulties. Okay? We might face so many difficulties on the way. And what do you do? Look at the proposition. What is the proposal of the poet here? Overcome. Can you guess what does it mean? Overcome. Yes, to succeed. Okay? Them with determination. Okay? So what is determination? Strong desire to do something. Okay? You should put this determination with you, right? And if you have determination, what can you do, dear students? Yes, you can overcome the hindrances. You can overcome the problems. All right. Do you have any difficulties, dear students? Shall we go further with third stanza? Good. All right. Okay. Oh yes. First of all, do you recognize this person? Who is he? Do you know him? Oh yes, he's superstar of Nepal, isn't it? What is his name? Rajasamal. Oh, you recognize him, right? Okay, so I've deliberately used his paragraphs here, and there's a word, okay, that there are three unfamiliar words perhaps for you. What is first? Yes, what is this one? Yeah. What is the spelling, please? Oh yes, Achieve. What's that? Achieve. Achieve. So, achieve. What does it mean? Attain or to reach a particular goal. Okay, achieve your goal. Give a try. Give a try to achieve your goal. Give a try to achieve your goal. Nothing is easy and nothing is impossible. Try to recognize. Oh, over here, yeah, this is the word. Recognize. Do you recognize him? I said. What is that? RECOGNIZT. Recognize. What does it mean? To know somebody or to know something. All right, that's recognize. Try to recognize. What do you try to recognize? Raisamal? No, Raisamal. You try to recognize the courage. So what is that courage? C-O-U-R-A-G-E, courage. What's that? Courage. Yes, please look at here. The ability to do something dangerous. If you have courage, you can also do very dangerous things. If you have that ability, okay, that is there within. What is your job? Your job is to find out your courage. Your job is to recognize the courage. Try to recognize the courage within. You have the strength, incredible, okay, unbelievable strength you have. Strength means energy, okay, you have unbelievable energy. You have unbelievable power, okay, incredible power you have. So, what is your job? Try to recognize, try to recognize the courage that is within yourself. Okay, this is what the third stanza. What about fourth stanza? Caution, okay? Look at the picture. Caution, watch your step, isn't it? When we're climbing stairs, sometimes we have to be very careful, okay? Mind the steps, or mind the door, or mind the footsteps, all right? Otherwise, we might get stuck there. So, time and tide waits for none. Oh, you might have heard this, proverb is put over there. Time and tide waits for none. Dear students, okay, the poet is telling us, because telling to the readers, and who the readers here? Students. Time and tides waits for none. Okay, isn't it? Time once gone, you cannot get it back. It says, follow it with great care and caution. So what is that caution? CAUTION. T-I-O-N, caution. What's that? Care that you take in order to avoid danger or mistakes. Okay, as we studied earlier, as we discussed earlier, our life, student life or human life is full of obstacles, full of difficulties, and we have to, that's what the reason we have to follow great care and caution. Okay, attention. You can make your nation a piece of heaven. Oh, dear students, look at the expectation of the poet here. The poet is, what is the poet telling us? The readers, you can make your nation. What is the job of the student? The job of the student is to make the nation a piece of heaven. You know, what is heaven? You know, paradise, all right? Paradise, heaven, all right? A person. And for that, what we have to be a true patriot. Okay, being a true patriot, keep loving your nation. Patriot. You have a, I think, on another on family warrior. What's that? Patriot. Patriot. You know what does it mean? Patriot. A person who loves their country. A country lover who is ready to serve the country, who is even ready to die for the country, who is ready to contribute for the nation. Okay, that's what a patriot. So the poet is telling the readers to be a patriot and keep loving your nation. Okay, so this is the end of the poem over here. Dear students, perhaps, okay, this is time to comprehend now. So let's go for the comprehensive exercises, right? Okay, good. Can you read this instruction for me, dear students? A, the first task of the comprehension exercises. Oh yes, here you go. Find the words from the poem that match the following meanings. All right. So meanings are given for you, and you have to find out the word. Okay. So and fill in the blanks. So what is the word meaning? Things that make it more difficult for somebody to do something. What? Things that make it more difficult for somebody to do something. Try to recall the poetry that we did before. Oh yes, you have the answer in this stanza. Okay, come on, dear students, you can reach the destination. Hindrances may come on the way. Overcome them with determination. So what is the answer? Things that make it more difficult. I think you guessed. Yes, come on, you tell. Oh yes, hindrance, right? So what is the right answer? Hindrance. Okay, good job. So what does hindrance? That means, hindrances means things that make it more difficult for somebody to do something. Hurdles or obstacles, difficulties. That's good. Okay, next you have the ability to do something dangerous. The ability to do something dangerous. And you have the answer here, please. Can you find? This is your time, dear students. Give a try to achieve your goal. Nothing is easy and nothing is impossible. Try to recognize the courage within. You have the strength, incredible. Did you find the answer? Or you even can guess. Don't worry about mistakes, okay? I'm here. Yes, your answer is correct. That's courage. C-O-U-R-A-G, courage. What is that? The ability to do something dangerous. All right, shall we go for the next, please? Okay. A person who loves and strongly supports and fights for his or her country. I think you can, it's easy for you, right? Can you guess the answer, please? Or time and tide waits for none. Follow it with great care and caution. You can make your nation a piece of heaven. Being a true patriot, keep loving your nation. What's the answer? Yes, that's P-A-T-R-I-O-T, patriot. Means a person who loves and strongly supports and fights for his or her country. That's great. Oh, next, I think it's very easy for you because there's a picture that's helping. And what is that? Of a bird, especially, right? Move its wings, up and down when you're flying or preparing to fly. Oh, it's easy for you. I think you have answer somewhere here. What's the answer? Free birds, you are students. Flap your wings to fly, to continue your expedition to touch the sky. What's the answer? Yes, that's flap. All right, F-L-A-P, flap. All right, okay, the picture is helping you. What is next? An excursion. Oh, yeah, excursion. I think you might have gone excursion for many times in your school. An excursion or a journey made for something specific purpose. Okay, you have a destination with specific purpose. What's that? Yes, you're right. Expedition. What's that? Expedition. How do you spell? Please be careful with the spelling also, okay? E-X-P-E-D-I-T-I-O-N. Expedition. All right, good. What next? Difficult to believe or extraordinary. What's that? Yes, you have answer here. Please go through and find out. Oh, yes, your answer is correct. Incredible, right? I-N-C-R-E-D-I-B-L-E. Incredible. That's extraordinary or difficult to believe. Yes, dear students. Now let's go for the question answer. Answer these questions. All right. We have dealt with unfamiliar words. Now this is time for the general comprehension of the poem. So can you read the instruction for me? Yes. Answer these questions. Questions are given. What is the first question? You have to read for me, please. Yes. What are students compared within the poem? Okay. I think question is very easy. You can answer because I put you a picture to guess here. Okay. Do you know the name of this bird? Yeah, Dafe, right? That's I think one of the popular bird in Nepal. Okay. Yes, you have answer here. What are students compared with in the poem? Please read this stanza. You'll find the answer here. Oh yes, free birds you are, students. So what did I tell you earlier? Hi students, you are free birds. So a comparison is made here. All right, a comparison is made. So in the poem, look at the modal answer. The students are compared with flying birds. Right? Students are like flying birds. Okay, let's go to next question, please. Can you read for me? Yes. How, and I put your picture there, that will help you to answer the question. Okay. How can students overcome the hindrances on their way? Look at the picture here. There is a chair and the chair is full of nails, or perhaps that is thorns. It's full of thorns. Okay. Oh, it's very dangerous. Okay. Hindrances. And how can students overcome this kind of obstacles in their life? That was the question. So you have the answer in this. Can you please go through this stanza and you'll find the answer. All right. Oh, here you go. Yes, here you go. So what's your answer? Okay. Students can overcome the hindrances with determination, right? Overcome them with determination. Look at that now. Overcome them with determination. You should have self-determination. Okay, I will do that kind of thing, and then of course you can do it. Next you have, how is it possible to achieve your goal? Okay, in the picture here you have your goal over here. You start from here. Okay, so how do you think you can achieve? Okay, you have answer here in this stanza. Give a try to achieve your goal. Nothing is easy and nothing is impossible. Try to recognize the courage within. You have the strength incredible. So what is the answer you think? Yes, dear students, it is possible to achieve a goal by the continuous efforts. Okay, you do not give up. Okay, if you give up, you cannot reach a goal. So if you want to achieve a goal, what do you do? Keep trying, keep making your efforts. Okay, try. Okay, there's a proverb I remember: try and try until you die, or something like that. Okay, that's good. Keep working very hard. You have next question here. Okay, why is it necessary to value time? Okay, look at the words. Okay, you have words that tells us about time. So why is it necessary to value time? That's a question. And please particularly go to this stanza. You will find your answer. Did you guess? Yes. It is necessary to value time because, oh yes, time and tide waits for none. Okay, time and tides waits for none. Okay, how can we make our country a piece of heaven? That's a question. Okay, how can we make our country a piece of heaven? Okay, the answer is in the same stanza, and I have put your model answer. We can make our country a piece of heaven by loving our country. We have to be a true patriot. Okay, so what is the poet telling us? The poet is telling us to be a true patriot. Okay, and love our nation, and that is how we can contribute our country, and we can make our country a piece of heaven. Okay, so this is the end of the general comprehension. Now, dear students, we'll go to the next task, that is task C. Can you read the instruction there? Okay. Oh yes, that's good. What expression does the poet use to persuade you to do things? Okay, persuasion, to persuade. To remember, the student, we have been talking about persuasion or suggesting from the beginning, right, of this unit. So here, the poet is persuading us, especially the students. The poem is addressed to the students. So, okay, the poet is trying his or her best to persuade the students to do some things. So, in order to persuade, what are the expressions that are used? Okay, we have got to go to the poem again, and we have got to find out, right? So, here you go. What are the expressions that are used to persuade in the first and second stanzas of the poem here? Can you go through, please? Yes, what is the first thing? Flap your wings to fly. Hey students, you are the birds. Not just the birds, you are the flying birds. And what happens if the flying birds do not flap? What happens? So flap your wings. Continue your expedition. What next? Toss the sky. Look at the expression here. Give a try to achieve your goal. Try to achieve your goal. Okay, try to achieve your goal. What next? Try to recognize the courage that you have. You're right. What else? Okay, what else? Yes, look at here. Come on, dear students. Reach the destination. Look at the expressions here. Overcome the hindrances with determination. The poet has even used time and tide waits for none. Okay, it's kind of expressions. Follow it with great care and caution. Make your nation a piece of heaven. Be a true patriot. Love your nation. These are the expressions that the poet has used. Okay, so let me just provide you the moral answer. Moral expressions, the use in the poem here. The poet persuades us what? Culling a free bird. What do? You flap your wings to fly. Continue our expedition to reach the aim of our life. We should overcome hindrances with determination. What else? We have incredible strength. We should know our courage. Yeah, we should value time. And we should be patriot and keep loving our country. Okay? These are what the general expressions that the poet has used in the poem. Okay? You can have some more if you want over here. So, dear students, we have come to the end of today's session. I think my class helped you to comprehend the poem that's given, Free Birds, here. I hope you will try your best to be a free bird, and you'll keep working very hard. You will set a target in your life, and I hope you will continue trying to achieve that target, and then you will be a successful person in your life, and that is what you can contribute your nation, your family, even your society or your community. If you have any problems, you can deal with your teachers. This is all for today. I'll catch you in our next class. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you.